The bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
Hey, yo, people, what we telling them that right now we got J called Procrastination broke, man. Now, my friend, bro, came into the group chat who was like, oh my God, yo, you see what J called did? I'm like, what? My other friend replied, he was like, yo, what did he do? He's like, oh, he typed in like, what do you call it? J Cole type beats, picked a beat, but wrote a song to the beat, but then gave the actual song that he wrote to the person that created the beat to put on his channel as like an exclusive thing. I was like, oh, is that it? I'm like, what the hell? But it's because it's J Cole, it's like I expect ish like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't surprise me like whatsoever. If that was some next artist, maybe I'll be a bit surprised. But it's like, yeah, that's J Cole, but that sounds like J Cole. That sounds like something you would do. He's always been a genuine guy type of thing, bro. So I'm not surprised whatsoever. Oh, and this is like the letter that I wrote. This song should live on your channel and serve as a thank you to you and every producer out there cooking up and sharing their work with the world. It's a million artists out there right now, just like me, hungry and searching every day for something to spark a word, a melody, a hook, a verse, a punchline, a way to vent or a way to cut through. On a day when I couldn't find much motivation, I was looking for anything to inspire me. Out of curiosity, I typed in J Cole type beat into YouTube. Yours was the first I saw. I pressed play, focused and wrote this. This is some shit that would normally stay in the vault, but I don't want to hold on to the music like that no more. This is for you and whoever else needed to hear it. God bless, bro, and keep doing what you do, blood. You know what I'm saying? So shout out man like Batman and that, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not artists like these guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely been times where I've heard a song, heard a beat or whatever, blood, and it's just inspired a whole verse, a whole hook, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get what it means, bro. You know what I'm saying? Buying on these man's level, nowhere near, light years away.
Yo!
Let's see what's going on.
Hey, yo, Scoop! Hey, yo, Scoop! My nigga, what's good? Yes, sir. What's poppin'? I'm coming through. Hold on. Stay right there. I'm coming through.
Otherwise, I'll react to this like this, because there's literally nothing on the screen.
Hell yeah. Can't believe I see these niggas.
At least you have something to look at now. But shouts out the artists on the wall.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello.
That's crazy, because already
I don't even
if
know
you
if
listen to what he's saying is basically what he wrote right here, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he said, I was just looking for some motivation, blood, to spark a word, spark a thought, blood. You can literally tell that's the exact zone that he was in type of thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is crazy.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself.
He just lets his creativity flow in the hopes to find something, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, blood, in every single way, in terms of the way he's dealing with the emotions, the way he wrote this track and that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to express himself, blood. You know what I'm saying? Just let the expression flow type of thing. And then hopefully through the way of that creation and them thing there, I actually find something and find meaning to actually, you know what I'm saying, continue this process.
Self in that listener digging for quotes. Hello.
Cold.
I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning. And I still relate to that procrastination for tasks.
And that's the thing though, bro, because I was literally just watching an interview with Ed Sheeran, and he was talking about when basically you create that mega hit, blood, like your biggest song ever, blood. You create that right there, and it's like everything after that, it's like you're trying to chase that moment again and again and again. Now, man like J Cole, fam, he seems more down to earth. So does Ed Sheeran though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like these things definitely play a part. No matter how real you think a person is, blood, chasing those numbers and these accolades and them thing there is definitely a thing to an extent, fam. You know what I'm saying? So being J Cole and that, brother, wanting to hit perfection every single time, and like hearing a song that's not good enough, dash that to the side, or make another one that's not good enough, to make 50, 30, 50, you know what I'm saying? How many songs and that, bro, thinking and not putting them to the side, bro. You must experience that a lot right there, bro. You know what I mean? And build like a certain type of kind of like anxiety, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of not wanting to release everything because you don't think it's good enough, because you are J Cole, and you know if you don't bring to the scene a certain something that you've brought before, and that, blood, niggas ain't gonna look at you the same, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I need to finish this album, but hell, how many more times can I sit in this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't got a deal, but do got the skill and do got the will to make it no matter how long that it takes for labels to see or a song that'll break and the rest of the world to catch on that he's great.
And I think that's what it is that people come into the music thing looking at the wrong things, blood. Like I say, if you're an artist, you concentrate on your craft, you concentrate on the culture, blood, and you try to be the best you, blood. That's all that matters. Everything else will fall into place. Like I always say, look at the LeBron Jameses, look at the Kendrick Lamars, look at the J. Coles, look at the people that care about the culture, care about what matters, care about the important things, the people that are a part of that community, blood, and want to just be the best them. Everything else just gravitates towards them and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do, man.
How do you tap in the hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from? Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke. But fuck it, like let's on that he's great. How do you tap in the hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from? Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like you want to attain this certain something, whatever that may be. Then when you actually get there, it's like, how do I actually like move on type of thing? Some people can just say, but there's more to achieve, so that just, it's like that's extra fuel type of thing. But so some people, blood, they're at such a low point that they just want to achieve just this one thing, these two things, these three things, and then they're content with life. So it's like, where do I draw this motivation from to keep on going type of thing, bro? You know what I'm saying? It gets techie, man, because not everyone's the same.
Hey folks, my shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke. Fuck it, the challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the talent, you gotta be joking. I push my salary up with these quotes. Now I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners are straight. Right.
I feel like if you want that real like reminiscence type of just spill your heart out type of beat, if I'm J. Cole, is like the perfect type beat to go to, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of the beats are J. Cole as well, but J. Cole, bare J. Cole beats and that, bro. You know, Andre 3000 type beat. I see Kendrick, Nave, Nipsey Hussle, sorry. Why the hell did I say Nave? I think it's got saw Nipsey and Dave at the same time and said Nave. Nipsey Hussle. Dave East is my guy. That's my guy. He's been releasing some cold ass albums and that. If you haven't tapped into Dave East or you're thinking of tapping into it, definitely do it, man. His last like 3 albums, blood. His last like 4 albums, I'd say, blood, you know what I'm saying, are all cold and that. The last one that he dropped though, bro, I'm a bit iffy about. I still need to give it a second listen. I can't lie to you, but the last like 3, blood, you know what I'm saying, apart from the last one, all cold. But yeah, shout out to man like Batman, bro. Shout out to J. Cole for doing this as well. Like I said, this is a deed that you expect from someone like J. Cole, so it doesn't surprise me at all, man. You know what I mean? He's one of the realest, and I'll catch you man the next one. It's your boy ManLykeNjies, and I'm out of here, man. And the big people, man, I'm gone.